Hi, you guys. It's Keena. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to talk about fighting while in prison. Okay. So I had a friend who asked me, Girl, did you have to fight? I know you had to fight. So I had to tell her, No, I didn't fight. No, I didn't have to fight. And she's a white Caucasian young lady. And she just seemed so scared. I was like, oh my God, I was so scared for you. I said, but you're tough. You're tough. I know you're tough. I know you're tough. I said, girl, if I have to fight, I will fight. Okay, but I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. But no, anyway, but for real, though, no, I didn't have to fight. Oh, trust me. Wow, that's all they do is fight. There's a lot of fighting going on in prison. So I can remember the first fight I saw. Oh my God. Okay, and this was in I guess the county, Linwood. Yeah, that's what it's called, Linwood. And this was before I was transferred. No, actually this was at the court. I don't know where. I think this is at the court jail, and they were taking me to Linwood. Yeah, right. So that's when the judge said 10 years. So anyway, oh my God. So, oh yeah, that's a horrible experience too. But anyway, yeah. So I can remember just going back anyway. The judge said 10 years. So the judge said 10 years, and they took me, and we weren't expecting them to take me that day. And we tried to get the judge, like, okay, well, let us bring her back after New Year's. The judge was like, no, she going right now. We weren't expecting that. Anyway, I took off my jury, and I was smiling just like this. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. But I turned around and looked, and oh my God, my husband was crying. My husband, you guys gonna meet my husband, big dude, was crying. I'm like, oh my God, he was crying. His mom, his dad, and my sister, my best friend was crying. So anyway, I was like, stop crying. God is good. God gonna take care of me anyway. So I gave him a hug. He would not let me go. I thought it was gonna be a fight right there. A fight right there because he did not want to let me go. But anyway, yeah, so they took off my bra, took my bra. Oh my God. So I got some big boobs, y'all. Anyway, see, y'all know I got some big ones. But anyway, oh God. So they took off my bra because it had a wire in it. And they took me down the hall, and down the hall was some of everybody, men is what it was, okay? And there was a man who was taking me down the hall to a cell. So there was a man like, ooh, I was like, oh my God, my big old boobs. And I had to like cross my arms, but that wasn't helping, right? And they were like, whoa, I was like, oh my God. But anyway, so they put me in a cell. Oof, so in the cell, it was taking all day. And I don't know what happened, but I guess at a certain hour, they had went and picked up a whole bunch of transit people. So they picked up all the transit people and they brought them into the cell. So, oh, they was thinking real bad, right? And there was one, she was a stud, and she was like, "Oh no, dog, somebody snitched," and somebody was like, "Well, you think so? Yeah, yeah." And it was like 10 of them, and she was like, "It was her over there, it was her over there," and there was this one lady, right? She was oof, she was real bad. She was a transit. She look, living on the street, stinky, rotten, dirty hair. Oh my God, their hair was natted and stuff. I was like, oh my God, for real. The first thing I thought was, I know they're not gonna put them in here with us. But anyway, oh my God, yeah, like, oh, they're gonna put them in here with us. So sure enough, they put them in there with us, and ooh, the smell was so bad. And ooh, I was like, I know it has to be like bugs and stuff in their hair. Oh my God, I was just like, I just couldn't believe it. So yeah, the stud was like, yeah, it was her. I knew it was her. And then it's like B and B. Y'all don't know I don't curse, right? So maybe I should curse today, right? Bitch. Ooh, I just said bitch. No. B, it was you. Yeah, you snitch, B. You snitch. And I was just thinking, like, why are these trans just messing with each other? I mean, this is like, you guys are family. because I'm a nice one, right? I just can't believe, they all, yeah, it was you, and she all like homeless, all crazy looking. It was like, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Yes, it was, and oh my God, the stud swung off and hit her, and then the other one just jumped in, and they were fighting her, and I was like, oh, I couldn't believe it. I said, Keena, just turn away. Don't look. So I turned away. I turned away and I was praying because I don't like fighting. And I'm in a cell with all these people, 10 of them, and there's already like 10 other young ladies. And we all in this little bitty cell and they like fighting. So I just turned away. I didn't want to see it. So I turned around and I started praying. And there was somebody else in there, somebody else just not used to being in jail and was like, ah, was screaming and hollering. Was like, ah, help, help. And I was like, Keena, don't look, don't look. And when I looked, all I can see is the one that they was beating up. She had on the dress and she had on no panties. OMG, her coot was just all out everywhere. And I was like, oh my God. And I turned my head again and just continued to pray. And somebody was screaming, help, help, guards, guards. And so she was banging on the door. And guess what? Nobody came. The guards didn't come. They don't care. They don't care. You can fight all day long. They're not going to come. Okay. And so I was like, oh my God, where are the guards? Hurry up, guards. I'm like, hurry up. Shit. They never came. And so they continued to fight. They continued to fight where they felt like they beat her up enough. And then they stopped. Whew. I couldn't believe it. That was not a good experience for me because I don't like fighting. You had some women in there like, yeah, get her. They all like, yeah, fight, 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 fight. But me, I'm like, I'm not a fighter. I don't like violence. All this was just too much for me. Yeah, and for me to be going to prison, it did not stop right there. It continued. Yeah, so that was one of the fights that I saw, and then once I get to Linwood, and that's when you guys remember they put me in the cell, and it was like, oh my God, 30 of us, and it was so small in there, and I was in there till like, 1 o'clock in the morning before they decided to put us to bed. But I remember being in there till 1 o'clock in the morning, and was a lady in there bathing her body with the apple. But anyway, yeah, for those who didn't watch the video, yeah, there was a lady in there bathing her body with an apple, like under the arm, and she bathed her body till this apple was gone. Okay, anyway, it was so much stuff going on in there that night. I was like, oh my God, what? Whew, there was a lot. I had to really like hold it together. There was so many times during these hours that I just wanted to cry. I wanted to cry, but I was not gonna let myself cry. I was like, Ken, you gotta stay strong. You can do this, right? And so remember, okay. Remember, at one point they had picked up some more transits and they brought them in. I don't know, prostitutes and stuff like that. But anyway, so one thing I noticed is that they're going to question you and they're going to find out who you are, where you're from. Okay. And if you're somebody from somewhere, let's just say, I was Keena from East Local Gang, or even if I used to be from East Local Gang, okay, oh, my ass is going to get tested. Okay. So what I notice is what they do is, somebody, because you got to remember, most of these women are from the streets. They're from the streets and they are ready. They're ready to fight. They're ready to start problems and beat somebody up. So what they do is they are mad and angry and they're going to ask everybody, hey girl, so what's up? Where you from? Me, I'm from nowhere. I'm from suburban city, housewife, kids raising, money making,